So thank you for tuning in. You're listening to Laugh About It with DJ Lazu Lily. Today we are interviewing Onye.
Yeah.
Wonderful Onye. You want to introduce yourself?
I'm Onye. Like you just said, I'm Onye. I've been doing comedy for like, I want to say 4 years, but it's probably more like 5. I just want to age myself. I think I'm in my 5th year of doing comedy, which is kind of crazy to say out loud. But it's been fun. I don't know. Like I've been in LA most of my life. I went to college up north, but I was also at the UC. I was at UC Merced.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, the UC no one cares about. It's all good.
No, they care about Merced. They don't care about Irving.
Really?
Irvine.
Really? Irvine is below Merced. News to
so.
me. Shout out Merced.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I went there for my 4 years, and I came back. And then when I came back to LA, I was like, might as well do the comedy for real, you know? Like, I'm out here, might as well. And that's like kind of what made me like start getting back into it out here, though.
Yeah, right on. All right, and why did you get into comedy? Yeah.
Why did I get into comedy? That's a crazy question. I mean, I feel like I've been funny my whole life. Like,
Yeah.
I've been like a class clown. Like, I was that guy, but I wasn't like a class clown that like would get in trouble. Really, it was like,
It's a goofy guy.
yeah, like I would get my work done, but like
Yeah.
I would also be funny. So even my teachers would like encourage it.
Oh, really?
To the point where like even when I turned in one of my like finals in college, my professor like pulled me aside and he was like, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "Do you have like a YouTube or something?" I was like, "What do you mean? Like, did I fail the class? Like, what do you mean about YouTube?" But he was like, "Oh, you should like definitely pursue like entertainment, whatever." And so I've always been told that. So it's like, all right, you know, might as well, you know, it's inevitable at this point, so might as well just start really doing it. So
Right on.
that's what got me into it, and I've been doing it for 5 years. I've been doing a lot of like other stuff too, like improv, acting, short films, just trying to stay active
Yeah.
and do different things, you know.
And so, what medium do you enjoy kind of writing for the most? Stand-up, improv? Well, I guess improv you don't write
Yeah,
for.
improv, you know, right? If you write for improv, you're cheating. Literally, I don't know. Like, I feel like the one I enjoy the most is always probably gonna be stand-up comedy, because I feel like at my core, that's like what I fell in love with first. As far as, I mean, like I've been a class clown, so like improv is like also very fun to me. But it's something about stand-up. Like performing improv is fun, but performing stand-up is like, it's like, yes, listen to these thoughts. Like I kind of, it's like you have the mic, you have everyone looking at you, listening to what you're saying. And it's like a really dope moment to have with like the audience. It's like, oh, it's like really having the control of like the entire room. It's kind of crazy, but it's fun. I mean, it's a fun thing to do. So I've always liked, I think, stand-up comedy the most, but definitely like writing for other things as well. If people are looking for writers, I definitely also write for other things like short films, plays, skits, sketches, music. We do it all. We do it all over here.
Jack of all trades.
We try to stay busy. We try to stay busy.
Nice. And so, what is your favorite moment in stand-up? Like when you get up on that stage, what's the thing that you're going up there for? Is it the laughter? Is it the community building? Is it the punchline, the setup? What's your favorite segment?
What's my favorite segment? I think my favorite segment, or my favorite part of stand-up is the times where I feel like I'm really having fun with it. So it's almost like, you know, like talk about like flow state, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like when you get into that vibe where it's like I'm laughing as much as the crowd is laughing, because as a comedian, people think, oh, you like to make people laugh. No, I like to laugh.
Yeah.
I just also am funny. So it's like sometimes I'll make myself laugh. Sometimes I like, you know, will just be going through life laughing at random things just like that I see. But like I like to laugh. So like I try to like cry laughing at least once a day. Like it sounds tough, but like I have some really funny friends too. Like I have a lot of very funny people around me to where like they know that I know that they know that we're all very unserious people. So we all are just like cracking jokes all day, and it's like I like to laugh. So the moment where I'm laughing with the crowd, or like I say something that's like so funny I can't even stay serious, and like that's like my favorite point of like comedy for sure. Like it's like the best part.
Like the gigglesome parts.
Yes, it's like a connection for real. Like people like after the show come to me like, bro, when you said this, like that was so funny. Like I know I was laughing too. Like that was for sure funny. I agree, you know. So
that's awesome.
That's definitely the best part, I think, to me. For sure.
That's nice. That's nice. And so, okay, Have you ever laughed so hard that you lost the plot a little?
For sure.
Yeah.
Often. But I've been blessed to have like so many, I don't know, different jokes and so much material to where like sometimes I'll laugh, forget what I was gonna say, and end up saying something that I like more. And I try to not, as much as I always try to plan for shows. I think this year I've definitely gotten into a flow of being like, I'm not gonna plan too much before the show. Like I've been doing enough improv to where like I know all my jokes. I know all the bits. Like they're not all like they're stories. So it's like I know each joke, I know each whatever. So I'm like, okay, I don't need to worry about which one I'm gonna say today. I just got to go out there, vibe with the crowd, and then be like, oh, what would you guys like? And then based on the crowd, I decide what I do now. Which has been a little nerve-wracking because I'm so used to like going up there with an idea and a plan. And I feel like when I have an idea and a plan, I'm kind of very militant and like boom, 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 boom. And it's like, good. I know exactly, how the show is going to go. But letting the improv come out and being more like, customizing my sets for every crowd is something I think is going to help me when I end up doing my 30 minutes later this year.
What?
Yeah. No one knows that, actually. That's actually a scoop. That's an exclusive.
An exclusive scoop.
We're working on it right now, just trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to get that done. They're calling me because I signed up to do this online course because I was very bored, and I thought I was going to go back to school for a minute. I'm not. I'm faded thought. Never again. I'm cool. I got the master's. I don't think I'm ever going back. But all that to say, the stand-up comedy that I was talking about, what was I talking about? Where was I at? I just spaced it. Remember where I was?
Shoot. You were talking about 30 minutes.
Yes, the 30 minutes. Yes, we're planning on the order of kind of the jokes that I'm going to do it, kind of getting a theme together for the 30. Yeah. So kind of like what would be my main theme for the entire thing, and then how I'm going to organize my jokes to do a full 30. Because I have more than 30 minutes worth of material, but it's a matter of what I will do to make the strongest set in its entirety. So
right on.
Definitely exciting.
What does that writing process look like? Is it like, do you start with the jokes? Do you start with an order? Is it punchlines first, or?
For me, it definitely starts with, like I said, themes. Like I'm definitely just like, at its core, what am I trying to talk about? Like, is it about my life? Is it about my family? Is it about my situation? Is it about, almost being, like 30 in a few years? It's like, is that what it's about? It's like, yeah, I think that's might be the theme, but simultaneously it's like, how can I best present myself? Because this is my first 30-minute special. So it's like, it has to also be an introduction to who I am, as well as, okay, he's funny, but who is he? So that way people can better, understand who I am. So that's definitely a thing I'm kind of playing around with right now. I've been writing some stuff out. I'm trying to write my jokes more on paper, which is weird, but like.
You're not a paper writer?
No, I feel like I've always been like a notes guy, like a notes app guy. Like I'll be like a guy on my phone. I'll be like, open my notes app and scroll and whatever. But I've realized like, I think writing on paper is a little better for me because it helps me remember more. Like when I was in college, I used to write everything on paper. So I was like, okay, I'll get back to that and see how that goes. And it's been going well so far, I think. It's definitely helped me like be less connected to my phone on stage, which I think is a good thing for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Have you ever debated or considered using a typewriter?
She just called me the unkest of unks. She said, you look so old, you use a typewriter. Like, damn.
Because I'm telling you, typewriters are having a resurgence. I am not joking.
I don't understand why people are doing that to themselves.
Typewriters, pipes are coming back. Like the old-fashioned Sherlock Holmes ones.
That's unfortunate as well. If they're smoking tobacco through that, I'm very disappointed in our communities. And a typewriter is an inconvenience, guys. What are we doing? That's just to then have to hit it and do.
No, doesn't appeal.
I don't even have a computer right now. I don't even have a laptop.
Yeah.
Breaking news. I only have an iPad. I have a keyboard for it, but.
Hey, so it's basically the same thing.
It's not.
It really is.
It's not. It's so different. Like, it's like it is, but it isn't. It's like you can do some things, but you can't do all things.
I see.
The iPad is significantly smaller.
I guess you don't have like the mouse, right?
Yeah, you have like the little mouse pad middle thing, but it's not as precise. But I mean, you do have a tablet, so you could just like touch the screen. But
True that.
it's not
Different
the same.
tactilities.
Nah, I need to get a computer at some point. I don't know when. I can't. It's like it's close enough for me to justify not buying a computer. But then there's moments where I'm like, damn, I wish I had a computer.
Yeah.
And I want to record music and shit. It's like it's not
Man.
happening on an iPad.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Here is a question for you.
Ooh.
I'm
The
opening
red
up my
book.
question book. See, I'm actually also a pen and paper kind of a
I
gal.
know.
See, that was my last set
Wow.
that I did. I write it all down in here.
Wow.
Only thing is this thing.
It's
So
loud.
annoying. It is so annoying, but it is like ASMR. So you win some, you lose some, right?
On stage, you're just playing with that.
Yeah,
You're silly.
exactly. Okay. How about this? How does comedy help you navigate life? Socially, career-wise, how did it help you navigate it when you were at Merced? How has it helped you?
I mean, I feel like when you can laugh, you can be closer to an optimist. I can't say an optimist for sure, but you can be closer to one. I feel like it makes it easier to like look forward to things or be happy or different things like that when you're like being more of a positive, like happy type of person. So I feel like telling jokes and like finding the funny in life, I think has definitely made it easier for me to get through a lot of stuff. You know, I went to college and I started with one major, ended up switching my major, and I was like still trying to graduate in 4 years. You know, I changed my major 2 years in.
Oh, really?
And so I had to do a lot of summers up in Merced. I didn't come home for a long time. I was just like out there. And it's like, okay, I wasn't doing stand-up, but I was like still being funny in different moments. I was like, I always wish I started earlier, but it's definitely like, I feel like there's no wrong time to start. You know, when you start is when you start. And I think it definitely allowed me to like develop a lot of life and have a lot of stories that did not hit the stage, to where now like I'll be talking about something on stage without a plan, and I'll like randomly remember a story, and I'll just tell the story, and people are like, what the heck, that was so funny, and I'm like, oh, let me write that down, you know, like that's how it ends up happening. So
it's like the stories ferment, they age
yeah, like wine.
like wine.
Oh God, literally. That's exactly how it is. That's exactly how it is.
That's good. Yeah, I always feel like stories from my childhood are always like the best ones.
Yeah.
Like every time I tell the story about my brothers and I, we used to share a room when my parents first split up. We all lived in this little room. It was okay. Going back to Harry Potter, for the listeners, we were talking about Harry Potter the entire walk up here. Returning to that line of thought, we lived in like the little cupboard under the stairs, kind of a moment.
Oh wow.
Me and my two little brothers.
Damn.
Every night, we were just like such active kids, right? So we'd all get up and we'd just dance like crazy people, like the dancing fever of like 1400. Like
Jesus
that
Christ.
kind of a vibe. But my dad, one time he caught on, and he came in with a wooden spoon, you know, the type that you use for pasta.
Yeah.
And he waves it around and he says, "Be quiet!" Like he's casting a spell.
Yeah, why is
It always makes people laugh.
Yeah, it's like, why are the kids dancing such a bad thing? I think they could be doing so much worse, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Him crashing out his jokes about that. But I agree that the real life stuff, the stuff that you can connect to, like, personally, is always the better material. Because I feel like the crowd feels you feeling the memory, feeling the feelings that you felt in the moment, feeling the feelings that you feel about what you felt in that moment.
Yeah.
It's a lot of feels, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Conveying the emotions. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I think that's the best way. Like, I think when I'm doing comedy, I try to get that feeling every set. And it's sometimes I don't, and I'm like, dang. And people are like, oh, you did a good set. I'm like,
You just
I
don't
didn't feel like we had the real moments this set. It was funny, but it wasn't like a connection like I like to. So I try to get those moments where the crowd and I can at least connect at least once, to be like, okay, that was really like a funny moment, and that was really like, I can tell this is who this person is, you know?
Yeah, right on. And how do you try to convey those emotions, those memories?
Mostly it's just like the way I present them on stage. Like when I write it out, I'll write out, you know, I don't write full sentences for my comedy. I write like topics. I'll write like a few words, just like something like if I'm talking about me driving, I don't know, to Minneapolis. Have I ever done that? No, but I would be like, oh, Minneapolis Drive, freeway, traffic something, goose egg something. Like I would just write exactly like little notes, little blurbs. When I get on stage though, then I would be like, oh, okay, oh, y'all don't even know when I went to Minneapolis, like the drive was crazy, and then the notes are literally, I just present them differently, but I know, okay, I'm talking about this, but I don't have a full sentence because that gets decided in the moment based on how I feel.
Right on.
And so that keeps it fresh. That keeps it from being like overly rehearsed, you know? So that's something I try to do.
So you're not writing out full scripts that you're memorizing. It's a very in the moment thing.
Because then the more you remember it in the way of not necessarily full sentences, the more you remember it in like just the ideas, just the concepts, the easier it is to remember it actually. Yeah, because you're not remembering a script. You're remembering, oh yeah, because I know I drove there because I did drive there.
Yeah.
I know there was traffic. I know I saw the goose egg. I know this happened. Like now you're just telling the story, but you're just remembering the parts of the stories that are important to tell. And that's where the comedy is. Because it's like you can tell a full story, and sometimes people tell stories like that part's funny. Okay, that part's funny, but like you didn't need to talk about, you know, how you were behind a Lamborghini for half the trip. There's no funny there.
Right.
It didn't matter. There was no emotional effect. There's no reason you tell that. You told it because it was a Lamborghini, but to your joke, it didn't add anything. So it's like taking out the stuff that don't add anything, keeping the important things, and then remembering the order of the important things. Like that's when you get to like, when I do comedy, people say it doesn't feel like I even plan on what I say. It feels like they're just talking to me and I'm just talking to them. And I'm like, yeah, that's how I like it, you know?
Yeah, that's a good style.
It's definitely in the way I write it out, the way I plan it, that it stays like that. Because that's how I like it. I didn't do that initially.
Really? How did it start out?
Scripts, rehearsed, like trying to be a different voice. I wasn't trying to be myself on stage. Like I have recordings of my first ever stuff. It is painful to watch.
It's always painful to watch.
Because I just wasn't myself. I was trying to be a comedian. And I think I realized I'm not trying to be a comedian. I'm just a comedian. You know, like I am a comedian. I'm trying to be a comedian. I am a comedian. So me, like I am the funny. I don't have to be anybody else but myself. And that's the person who's funny. I don't have to act different or go on stage and talk different. I can be myself and still get these jokes across. And as soon as I realized that, like, sky's the limit. Like, I've been going crazy since then. But, like, before that, oh, my God, it was so bad. It was so bad. Oh, cringe. It was so cringe. It was so bad.
Who were you trying to emulate when you were starting out? Like, did you have any inspirations?
It wasn't even like really, I think, inspirations. I think it was strictly like I knew I needed to have organized jokes. Like people, I've gone up there and freestyled before and been funny. I'd already done that enough times, and I was like, okay, that's funny, but I need to find like a way to like have actual jokes.
Right.
Because going up there and randomly being funny, it's a hit or miss. You know, it's like some nights you might be funny, some nights you really won't be funny, and that's comedy as well. You know, some nights the crowd doesn't feel you. If the crowd's not laughing, it doesn't mean you're not funny. Sometimes they just don't get the jokes. Yeah. That's real. But I was too focused on rehearsing the material. So I was like, full sentences. I need to say it exactly like this. So when I got to the stage, it wasn't like I'm presenting the jokes and just talking. It was like almost like I'm trying to remember a monologue. Like and not like a performance monologue. Like I'm just trying to remember the words, you know? Right. So it's like I'm more focused on remembering the words than performing the actual words and performing the actual show.
Right.
And so I'd be like, oh, and then I had to, okay, so the tree, I was driving to this place and I saw the tree and the tree said da-da-da. Like, it's like, it was so specific. And I was like, yes, this is inherently funny to read. Like, if somebody read this, they would laugh, but I'm performing it. So it doesn't have to be exactly like this.
So the presentation, can change up a bit.
Exactly. So I had to shake that like script reading, and that's when I like regained my voice on stage, and I was like, okay, that feels better. That's when I stopped. Even though I do stand-up comedy, I always sit down.
Really?
I started sitting down when I found my own voice. Yeah. I don't do a full sit. I do like a lean on the stool, so I'm like standing, but like I'm like leaning back because it's like it initially started because my legs were sore because I was playing a lot of basketball at the time, and I was like, yo, I can't just stand right now. Like I just need to lean on something. And I just felt really comfortable in that stance. And then I was like, you know what? I'm comfortable in this stance. I'm comfortable in my voice. I feel like it's a good way for me to like change the vibe and the pace of the show. Because no matter what, whenever somebody gets up on stage and sits down, everybody's like, who does this guy think he is? Sit down comedy. But then I start and they're like, oh wait, that's just who he is. Like, it's not like I'm trying to be a person. It's like, this is just me. I'm very chill. I'm very like, this is the way I talk. Like, when I get excited, my voice goes up, but essentially this is the way I talk. So it's like, it's a very chill, very, very laxed version of stand-up comedy.
It is very chill.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like, I can imagine you voicing over like a Penguin documentary.
Would love to. I need to get my voiceover stuff going. I don't know where I need to go to get a voiceover agent, but I'm down to I do a bunch of different voices. I'm trying to just get active in the entertainment industry. I need to find different bags to accept. So voiceover bookers and casters, I'm available.
Right on. Can you do your best penguin imitation?
Penguin? Like, what does a penguin sound like?
I don't know. Make it up.
I wish I could fly. Darn.
Dang it.
But I'm going to take care of my eggs, even if I'm a guy, because I'm a penguin and I don't leave my kids.
That was good.
Yeah,
that was good.
That's exactly what they say. I don't know if you've seen a penguin lately, but that's exactly what they say.
Yeah, I'm glad you're glad you're catching up with the penguin community.
Got to.
Yeah.
I mean, especially during Black History Month, they're part black. What? I be getting calls from randomest places. Atwater. Why is Atwater calling me right now?
Who is Atwater?
I don't know who's in Atwater. I'm scared.
Huh.
I always. Okay. Do I have like the voice or the, what do you call it? The caller ID? Oh, it's just a number.
Huh. I'm always scared of those calls. I'm scared it's one of those scammers. And have you heard there's these scammers who will take the sound of your voice
and use it to like get other stuff?
Scam someone else.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
I've heard of that, but I'm not gonna lie. 2026, I'm always answering the scam callers now.
Really?
I answer them and I ask them about their days and I make them talk to me.
Oh, that's nice.
And they're like when they realize they can't scam me, they're eager to get off the phone. But I'm like, nah, you're here. A lot of times I'm driving home and I'm in traffic. I'm like, I got time.
Yeah, true.
We're on the phone now. How's your day going? No, let me tell you about my day. And they'll be like, okay, thank you. I'm like, no, I'm not done. I'm not done. Nah, come back. You called me. You called me. Let's talk. You wanted to talk? Let's talk. Why you trying to leave now? Let's talk.
Yeah.
Come on, bestie. Stay on the phone. It's me. It's your friend. You called me. Remember? You called my number. You put it in your phone and called me. Let's talk. So,
and what's the best conversation you've ever had?
The best conversation? I feel like one time this lady really just started complaining about her job to me. And I'm like, you could just not be a scam caller. Like, there's other jobs.
There are other jobs out there.
Plenty of other. And I think I even ended. I was like, like you can look into doing something else.
Indeed.com.
It doesn't have to be call center scam calling. Like, I was like, you got to do better for yourself. But she literally was starting to talk about her, like how she didn't like the job and how she didn't like the people that work there and how the bosses were on their back and how their quotas be da-da-da-da. I'm like, oh.
Dang.
Okay, queen. I'm sorry.
That's so funny.
I was like, shit. I didn't think I'd be trolling for real. I didn't think she was going to open up. I was like, oh, wow. Didn't know I was going to be Dr. Phil today. But I'm ready for it. I love that.
Yeah. Have you ever considered singing to them?
Nah, I can't sing since puberty hit.
Yeah.
Not well, at least.
Well, I feel like they'd be happy to hear any kind of song, right?
I don't know. I feel like they'd be pretty peeved.
Yeah.
They'd be pretty mad anytime they're not getting money. Like, the scam is about getting money. If they're not getting money, they'll be like, all right, get off the phone. Like, they're like, let's go scam somebody else. They're
Except
eager.
for that woman, of course.
Yeah, I broke her down. I was like, I opened up first. I was just like, hey, I'm going through a lot today, honestly. I'm glad you called. She was like, what? I was like, yeah, I just had to leave my last job and da-da-da-da. I started opening up. She was like, I feel you because I think I need to do the same. I'm like,
that human connection, man. That's
can't
good.
help it.
That is so funny. Gosh, maybe I should start doing that. My brother, he does stuff like that where he actually sings to the scam callers. So that's why I asked.
Is he a good singer?
No.
Oh.
No. He is not a good singer at all, which is why it's so funny, actually.
Yeah, I think that's actually good as well.
Yeah.
Punish them for calling. Punish them is a good option.
You scam me, I'm gonna scam you right back. Okay, I've got more questions for you out of my
Ready,
little
let's get it.
jingly notebook. So, let's see. When was the first time you felt you were funny? Because you mentioned that you've been funny kind of all your life, but when was like a pivotal moment when you're like, yeah, I am kind of funny?
Where I felt I was funny, or the first time I felt I was funny. Damn, it's probably like, I'm trying to think the first time I can remember, because I know it was probably like, as a child. I'm trying to think of what age, or what grade. I think probably like I said like third grade. Third grade, maybe fourth grade. Fourth grade, I'd say. Fourth grade, I think I officially realized. I think fourth grade is when we started to develop our real original ideas.
Yeah.
And we had a lot more opportunities to kind of present our original ideas. Like we would be having like, all these writing projects, all these like presentations. I feel like fourth grade is when that really, really like started up to where like I could really decide what my class is about to hear from me. You know, it's not like, oh, when mom told me I had to read this and then copy and paste this from the book. It's like I'm doing a report on something that I wanted to do. Right. So I feel like that's when I really realized I was funny, because like my teachers would like, okay, everyone would raise their hand to read or present whatever they're presenting. And this is a constant thing throughout my life. So from like probably fourth grade on, you know, my teachers everyone raise their hand if you want to present whatever. Everyone raises their hand that wants to present. I always raise my hand. They'll be like, all right, they'll take note of everybody that's going to go. They would always make me go last because no one would want to go after me.
Oh.
And so they would they would start putting me like, because I remember in the beginning I would just go whenever. Yeah. And as soon as I would go, then all the hands would just not stop going up. Like as soon as I went, everyone's like, ooh, nobody wants to go anymore. I'm like, damn.
Follow that act.
Exactly. And so like I was like, damn, I didn't. And so my teacher started being like, oh, Onye, I got you, but you're going to go last. And so like as they're calling people, if the class is about to end, like, okay, we're about to be almost out of class. Onye, you can go now. I'm like, damn, like I would always have to close out the class. And so I'm like, that kind of let me know like, okay. And then in college, like that same day the professor asked me for like my YouTube, we did presentations that day. I went last. And then class ends, he's like, hey, you should start a YouTube. I'm like, damn. So did I fail? Like that's exactly what it was. So it's like it's always been that. So I think that's when I knew. It was probably like fourth grade is probably the earliest I can remember being like, oh shit, like I actually am like kind of good at making people laugh, you know?
Yeah. Just like one-liners. Do you think that's your forte?
It's not even one-liners. I feel like for me, it's always just like my perspective on things. Yeah. And it's like sometimes I'm not even saying anything like revolutionary. Like I recently like have posted some videos on my Instagram of me doing comedy, and funny enough about that, I'll quickly talk about that. People have been messaging me about, you know what? Let me take an opportunity to record this as well, because I need to record this so that I can post this and tell people my reason for why I'm doing this, because people have been talking about it. I've been told like, oh, why are you using a laugh track? You know, people are like, why do you use laugh tracks on your videos? Like, and even though if you watch the videos without the laugh tracks, there is laughter. Yeah. And I'm honestly just taking the points where people are laughing and adding a laugh track to it, because I don't feel like there's enough people in the audience for whatever reason. Or sometimes I just don't feel like the laugh sounds the way I want it to sound for an audience. And a laugh track is great because you can end it when you want to end it. You know, sometimes people who laugh in the audience, they have extended laughs, you know, the extended cuts laughs. They laugh and then like they'll keep laughing after and like people don't hear a joke because people are still laughing. So it's like, okay, fine, I use a laugh track. And I'm not ashamed about using a laugh track. I think it's fun. I think it's hilarious. I feel like I love being able to control when the laugh track laughs. I think that's perfect for me, because I was like, this is the funny part. Yeah. To me.
Well, and sitcoms use laugh tracks.
Exactly. And people like love sitcoms. When you laugh. Yeah. And so I'm like, hey, and it's like Instagram online, it's not a real place anyway. No. So whether people laugh or not, I control the reality. Yeah. I decide.
You control the narrative.
Come on now. So I've for sure been loving using laugh tracks, and I've been using my videos lately, all my comedy videos, and for me, it makes them so much funnier, because it's just like it's a clearly fake laugh track, but it's like the parts are funny. So it's like, man, just a crazy thing that I thought to do this year, and I've been loving it. And people have been commenting like, bro, I know it's a laugh track. I'm like, I'm not hiding it.
Yeah.
It's not a secret. Like, people ask me, is that a laugh track? Yes. I have no shame. Like, I love it. Like, it's some of my favorite things I've done this year. But yeah, shout out to the laugh tracks.
Shout out to the laugh track. Would you ever intentionally put in a boo?
Maybe. I've been experimenting with different emotions. I think I put a clap in last time. Like, when I said something about LeBron, I put an applause.
Yeah. What about it? Like a...
Yeah, a gasp. I had an awe in the first one, actually. I did put an awe. But yeah, I definitely will put... Because again, now I have all this control. I can do any emotion at any point.
Whoa.
Come on now. That's crazy.
Awesome. That is pretty cool.
It's the future, man.
That's the fun thing about video editing. You can literally edit a video so that it can be anything.
Oh, quite literally.
It can mean anything. It could do anything, which is kind of scary.
For sure. Especially with AI, like, that's just scary. AI is scaring me. Because people, now they're doing the low quality AI videos to make it look more real because it's like you can't tell because it's low quality. Oh, I hate it. Terrible time to be in a live person. Like, AI is taking over, yo.
It is.
Do
you ever use AI like ChatGPT, anything like that?
I'm anti-AI right now. I was really into ChatGPT for a little bit, and then like I just kept learning more and more about how bad it was. I was like, you know what? I can just Google this stuff.
Yeah. What were the factoids that like converted you?
Just how much water is wasted and used, and like seeing the videos of the nearby cities like turn on their water faucets and like water dripping out when it's supposed to be at full pressure. It's like, is it worth a photo of you as the president? Is it worth a photo of your dog in a suit? Is it worth a photo of you and this girl who you don't know and a made-believe baby between the two of you? No,
I don't think so.
Is it worth a caricature of you and your workspace and all the things ChatGPT knows about you? No. When people were doing that little trend recently, I was so mad at everyone. I said, guys, this is just a data farming thing. They're just trying to get your data. They just want to know more things about you. Stop giving them more information.
Yeah.
Stop using it. I deleted ChatGPT.
Yeah, right on. Do you feel liberated?
I do, and I changed my Google. So when I Google, it doesn't do the AI first. It just goes straight to Google.
Okay, you gotta help me figure that out. I've been trying to get rid of it.
You can just turn it off. Yeah, you can turn it off. Turn off the AI, y'all. Just straight Google it, because it gives you the same thing.
Yeah.
It just parses the documents that it gives you to give you that answer.
Yeah.
It's really a scroll away, and it highlights anyway most of the time. So it's.
That's the thing that I was kind of not curious about, but kind of. Google already did bring up the highlights. They already did give you what you needed to know. Google's a really good search platform. I may not agree with everything that Google does. I may not agree with, big tech, but I did like that search software because it gave you all the things you needed to know, but it also encouraged you to go in and like look for yourself, right?
Yeah, exactly.
With AI, I know a lot of people who just look at the AI thing and take it as
fact. Yeah, no one's looking, and that's the problem. That's why there's so much misinformation.
Yeah,
people use whatever AI says and take it as fact, and then they just move. And it's like, if you look into it, the AI could be messed up, saying, "Oh, this is supposed to be that. This is supposed to be this. This is supposed to be that." It's just a mess. Like it's all so bad. I'm like, people. That's why AI is a problem, because people use it for too much.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie. When I first came out, I was for sure using it for too much. I was like, AI, should I? AI, should I? Like ChatGPT, should I? ChatGPT. No, and like people were using it to write articles and whatever. I'm like, all right, whatever. But then like the art, the AI art, the AI, digital, make believe, whatever. That's where shit got crazy.
Much.
That's where shit is like, bro, we're using supercomputers to do this.
Yes.
Guys, this is what we do with supercomputers. Is make photos of ourselves as animals.
It's ridiculous of it.
To make photos of SpongeBob and Patrick realistic.
No.
Is that what we're doing with AI?
That requires some real sick and twisted imagination.
That's literally what people are doing with AI. They're making cartoon characters realistic and editing themselves into photos and editing photos of black political figures as YNs in the hood wearing shiesty masks. Why do I see Martin Luther King in a shiesty mask on my timeline? I hate it so much.
My God, that is so...
Throw the AI away.
Yeah.
Throw it away.
Or at least put like heavy regulations on it.
It's like, and then on top of the regulations, we just need more. If you're going to do more AI software, we need more AI detecting software, period.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't have one without the other.
Like an arms race. Like
you
one goes up,
can't have one
up.
without the other because it's like you said, an arms race, like it's inevitable. If you keep letting AI grow without growing AI detecting software, then eventually it's going to be undetectable. And at that point, we are fucked.
Totally.
Completely.
I concur.
Because shit's going to come out and then people are just like, that's fake.
Yeah.
And then fake stuff's going to come out and people are like, that's real. And that gray area in between and people not knowing is what's going to ruin everything. Mm-hmm. So all this AI coming out, guys, AI detection software needs to be right behind it.
Yeah, come on. You should spearhead the movement.
I can't be the leader.
You can't?
Can't.
No.
I don't know enough. I don't know. All I know, I have the idea,
complicated.
But I know nothing about the process. Yeah. I'm like, hey, stop it. How?
Hey, okay, but what's his name? Steve Jobs didn't know anything about technology. He just knew how to sell it.
True.
So that's some food.
Steve was a G. Steve did do a big one.
Steve and I have the same birthday.
Really?
February 24th.
Dang. Happy early birthday. It's just coming up. That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
What are you going to do for your birthday?
I'm going to the Groundlings, actually.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'm really excited. I've never been.
That's exciting. Are you taking a class?
Nope. I'm just going to see them.
Oh, okay.
Taking a couple friends, going with my mom.
Oh.
Should be good.
Very wholesome. I love that. That's a very great birthday plan.
All that stuff. Have you been to the Groundlings?
I have not. I've not been there. But I knew they were doing a class there, an acting class, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And one of my friends had just finished their improv class.
No way.
And she was recommending it, and I was like, oh, that's great, but financially?
Yeah, it's pricey.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know about financially doing that one, but love what they're doing there. Yeah. Big fan of whatever they have going on there. Will I partake? The world may never know. Maybe one day. If I hit the lotto tomorrow, why not? Why not sprinkle a little money their way?
Yeah, true that.
Go take a little class or two. So yeah. But that's fine that you're doing that. That's dope.
Yeah.
Something I did for my birthday last year. My birthday was Christmas Eve. I was like,
really?
I'm also 24th, of December. Crazy.
Does that interrupt with Christmas? Because I've found that a lot of people who have holidays right around like Christmas, New Year's kind of hate it.
Yeah, it's pretty trash. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
It's pretty cooked because it's like you have Christmas right there.
Yeah.
Right. Christmas is right after your birthday. My birthday. No matter what happens on my birthday, knowing that Christmas is like hours away it's just like daunting. It's like the Grim Reaper's on your tail. Like it's like
that's a bad thing.
It is because it's just like even if somebody texts me happy birthday, I'm like, thank you, Merry Christmas to you and your family because I'm probably getting to it the next day.
Yeah, may as well just.
Now I gotta tell everybody Merry Christmas. Now I tell somebody Merry Christmas, they say, oh, I don't celebrate Christmas. Whoa, my fault. I'm copying and pasting messages. Ooh. I didn't even know that you didn't say. This is not a custom message just for you. But I can't tell them that. Right. I can't tell them I'm copying and pasting messages because they felt special because I responded. Yeah. I could have just liked the message, but I tried to be nice and respond. But I responded with a copy pasted message that wasn't aligned with their religious beliefs.
Maybe
so now they're offended.
Religious beliefs in every single person's.
I know, and then copy and paste. Yeah. I need to do that
because get a whole operation up and running.
Exactly. I need to be better about it. So now I don't even say nothing. I just say thank you, no matter what. I say thank you. I don't say Merry Christmas.
I don't say Happy holidays.
That's safe. Yeah. That's safe. Happy holidays. I feel like it's not as powerful as like a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas is definitely like a boom. Here's a a bushel of holly and a dove.
Yeah, like Happy Holidays is like, hey, do whatever you do.
Yeah.
Like it's given like, but I mean that's what I should be saying though. That's probably the politically correct way to do so. So I should do that way. I'll stick to that.
All right.
Happy Holidays.
Happy holidays.
All year round too. Happy holidays. There's a holiday nearby.
There's always a holiday. You know, it's Ramadan today and Lent.
Oh.
Double up.
And is Lent why people had an ash on their head?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the one. I didn't know until I opened up my Instagram feed and it was like an Onion article. You know, that the satirical newspaper that said top 5 things to do for Lent, and it had the Pope drawing the ash on someone. I was like, that's it. Thank you, Onion. Never thought I'd actually learn something from off of
the Onion's been on one since this president's been elected.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's like, is this real news? We don't know anymore.
You always have to check the headline to see, is this New York Times? Is this Onion?
Can't tell anymore. Cannot tell anymore. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Crazy times.
It's difficult. Crazy times. All right. Well, it is actually 4:58, and we have to give the studio up for the 5 o'clock show.
Okay.
So 5 o'clock show is going to be Wednesday, right? Yeah. Fashion on the Radar by DJ GBD.
Okay.
Sounds about right. Wait, no. Sorry, it's not. It's Last Call by DJ Schmizza and DJ McGraw. Okay. Apologies about that. Anyway, that's coming up next. This is Laugh About It with DJ Lazu Lily and Onye. We've just been chatting it up about comedy, and yeah.
Yipping and yapping.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I really hope everyone got to hear what we said. I don't know if this was on or not, but we vibed. That was fun.
Yeah. Well, hopefully.
We will never know.
All right, and this is Tonight by Sybil Bayer.
Tonight, when I came home from work,